Hey guys, Gravender here. What's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Marvel Contest of Champions and the How to Effectively Use series. And today we're moving on into Elektra. Now, Elektra is probably one of my favorite characters in the game. As I don't know. I like Elektra. I really do. She is a complete and total, and I'm getting this out of the way at the very beginning of the episode. She is a complete and total offensive beast. I know there's a lot of people out there that for the longest time didn't really like skill characters, but I've always enjoyed the skill characters. I think the skill characters have some of the better hitters in the game, with Elektra and Black Widow and Daredevil. Now they've brought in some other characters that are really awesome into the game. It seems like most characters that they're bringing into the game these days are skill characters. With the exception lately of, the mutant whole bringing in more mutant characters, because we absolutely did need more mutant characters to begin with. But today we're going to be talking about Elektra. Mine is at rank 3, level 30 of 30. I would absolutely love to have her at rank 4, level 40 of 40, so she would be a little bit more useful. I do still kind of use her in Alliance Wars from time to time on offense, just because of the fact that I'm already using Daredevil and Black Widow. With that team combined, they actually have pretty good synergy bonuses. And Elektra and Black Widow are both really good for the Thorns nodes. Now, like I said, mine's only at rank 3, level 30 of 30. 7,882 on the health, 761 on attack. So she's not exactly the best in the world currently, as far as those stats go, stacked up against some of my other characters. But the synergy bonuses and her abilities are really where everything's at. Final Strike, bleed for precision and armor break 5. I love Elektra because just the fact that, she can do all kinds of crap. Let's get it here. She is awakened, so that's a good thing. We can actually see what Lucian's does. Elektra's Final Strike now triggers anytime the opponent is below 25% health. Additionally, while the opponent is within Final Strike range, Elektra gains 67% increased critical damage. So she's gaining 67%, and that's going to fluctuate, as we've discussed previously before. It's in the green. That will fluctuate. So the higher her level is, the higher that crit damage is going to be. So anytime she crits, it's going to be 67% increased whenever the opponent's at 25% health or lower. So you're going to be able to finish matches quicker once you've already done most of the damage to them. All attacks, while the opponents have less than 15% health, this champion has 100% increased critical hit chance. So not only that, but once you hit that 25% health wall, you're getting a 67% increased critical damage. Take them down 10% more, and you get 100% increased crit hit chance. That's huge. Those two paired together is like massive. It's awesome. All attacks, opponents passively suffer 85% reduced defensive ability accuracy for as long as they are under a debuff effect. So like bleed, which she can do. She can pop off, off of her level 1, level 2 attack pretty easily. Level 1 attack, she definitely can pop it off really, really easy. So if they're under a debuff effect, you get 85% reduced defensive ability accuracy. Any defensive ability that they have, 85% reduction under debuff effects. Passive. Opponents passively suffer 85% reduced defensive ability accuracy for as long as they're under a debuff effect. So not only is it with all attacks, it's a passive as well. She's just a boss character. I don't know how people couldn't absolutely love her. Special attack 1, 67% chance to inflict bleed, dealing 114% of your attack as direct damage over 7 seconds. This attack has 100% crit hit chance against bleeding targets. So if you hit a character with the special 1 attack that's already bleeding, you have a 100% crit hit chance. to do it again. So you can just pretty much bleed them to death. Against bleed immune champions, this is one of her biggest things for me. I absolutely love this because there are so many characters in this game that you go up against that are absolutely bleed immune, and a bleed character does nothing to them. Electra does. Against bleed immune champions, 65% chance to armor break the target, reducing armor by 34% for 9 seconds. So not only does her bleed ability work wonders, but if you go up against a character that doesn't bleed, like if you get ambushed in Alliance Wars by a character that doesn't bleed, like Unstoppable Colossus or Colossus, you actually have the potential to armor break them instead. That's a very beneficial thing for this character as opposed to most other characters in the game with bleed, who are pretty much nullified whenever they go up against someone that does bleed. She actually can armor break them instead of bleed. I love it. Special attack 2, 67% chance to inflict bleed, dealing 122% of your attack as direct damage over 7 seconds. Against bleed immune champions, 60% chance to armor break the target, reducing armor by 34% for 9 seconds. I think that it's a little bit weird to me that special attack 1 has more of a chance to armor break the opponent than special attack 2 does, because I absolutely love her special attacks. I do. I like her special attacks. I like her fight style. Special attack 3, 86% chance to inflict bleed, dealing 182% of your attack as direct damage over 3.5 seconds. Against bleed immune champions, 90% chance to armor break the target, reducing armor by 34% chance for 9 seconds. So I mean, she's just a straight up baller as far as that goes in the game. Going up against characters that are bleed immune, going up against characters that bleed. She's nuts. She's nuts. And add that to the crit hit chance and the crit hit rate inherent abilities that she gets, and she's just an absolute beast. Synergy bonuses, 6% armor with Wolverine, and this is the one I was talking about with Daredevil. You throw her into the team with Daredevil, and she gets a 5% power gain. Now, like I said, I like to use her with my OG Daredevil and Black Widow, so that's adding to the buff right there. 5% power gain. She's going to be hitting that L1 or L2 or L3 a lot quicker, just because of the fact she gets 5% power gain. 5% perfect block chance with Deadpool or Deadpool X-Force, and 25% crit damage with Black Widow. That just the team itself, they're all getting buffs off of each other. They're a sweet team. But you've got a 25% chance crit damage. 25% crit damage just off of the buff between Black Widow, 5% power gain off of Elektra and Daredevil, which is actually a 10% whenever you combine the two, because OG Daredevil has the love interest with Elektra as well, so you get a 10% power gain there. It's just a super awesome, effective team as far as I'm concerned for Alliance Wars. There's probably other people out there that will debate me on this and say that there are better teams for Alliance Wars than this team. But I love them. I really do. I love this team. As soon as I get her up to rank 4, it's been difficult here lately with all the rank 5s I've been doing. But as soon as I get her up to rank 4, she's definitely going to be on the team permanently. And I won't have to rotate people out as far as like me judging off of what I think the skill of the opponent's team is going to be going in. As soon as I get her to rank 4, she's definitely a mainstay for Alliance Wars, just because of the fact that she can crit like crazy, and the power gains. It's insane. So that's my personal opinion. I think that they are probably one of the best Alliance Wars offensive teams in the game. Elektra, OG Daredevil, Black Widow. So that's just, like I said, that's just my opinion. There's probably going to be people that debate me on this subject. but just because of the synergy bonuses alone and all of the awesome perks that each one of these skill characters get individually, I think these guys are absolutely amazing as a team together. So now let's pop out of here. Let's get into a fight. And let's check out our fight style. Going to do what we normally do. Let's go in here and find us a quick match. She shouldn't be too far off. Actually, let's filter it out just to the skill, and we'll do the 3-star first. Because my 3-star should definitely be a lot higher as far as the signature ability goes. I'm not exactly sure where she's at. She might be at 99. I don't know. I don't really mess with my 3-stars that much. I really don't. I haven't even really been leveling most of them up here lately, but get a quick kick off on him. I love her fight style though. It's kind of got that kind of ninja-y fluid fight to it. She's probably one of the more fluid, newer characters that they've done. And I like that. I think she came out around the time that Moon Knight did. See if we can get some bleed off here. There we go. 44. You can see his health bar starting to deteriorate pretty quickly there. And then we get all those crit hits in a row there that absolutely wipe out Juggernaut. I mean, it's just like she is a complete and total crit beast. She is. These guys are good if you want to use them as far as offense or defense goes. But to me personally, I would just completely stick to using them as an offensive team. Man, this is completely overmatched here. I wouldn't have minded going up against a character that was bleed immune. So it'd have been kind of cool if we'd have got stacked up against like an unstoppable Colossus. But She-Hulk's not too bad either. You can see here, I mean, like, of those 5 hits, we're getting at least 2 of those 5 hits are crit hits. Sometimes it's just one, but regardless, I mean, getting a crit hit, there was 2 of them right there, 2 in a row. Then that's what completely destroyed She-Hulk. You can't complain. I mean, hitting for 1,000 hits, or even hitting for 700 is a lot better than a lot of characters do. Now, I know that there are better hit characters out there, like Star-Lord, but for a female character, I've got to say that I would probably rank Elektra around 3rd in the game as far as female characters go. Obviously, you're going to have Scarlet Witch at the very top, Black Widow next, and I would say, yeah, Elektra would probably end up being 3rd on the list as far as female characters go, in my opinion. That's what I say. Like I said, a lot of people probably are going to debate me on these things and say, well, I believe this, but it's all a matter of opinions. And that's just how I feel on it, you know? I mean, I love debating with you guys. I love talking to you guys in the comment sections, but at the end of the day, it's really these are all just my opinions. It's not hard, solid facts other than, you know, your abilities and your signature abilities and what those abilities entail. But things like me thinking like she's number 3 in the game as far as female characters go, or me thinking that she is a complete and total boss on offense, it's just my opinion. If you guys agree with me, it's awesome. If you don't, that's awesome too. It is. That's the great thing about having an opinion. Everybody's entitled to it. And, you know, just let me know how you guys feel about Elektra in the comment section below. If this helped you out a little bit in understanding Elektra, let me know in the comment section below as well. But, alright guys, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you guys are still enjoying this series. And if you are, let me know in the comment section below as well. Like I said, I love talking to you guys. It's been a lot more active here lately in the comment section, and I'm completely loving it. You know, sometimes I'm not always around to do things and have time to respond, but I try to respond to you guys, and I think that's a key element to what makes me a little bit more different than other YouTubers, is the fact that I will respond, and I do like to talk to you guys. But again, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If it's your first time watching the channel and you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a sub on it. If you enjoyed the video itself, please leave a like on it. And as always, guys, remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.